So after we read the ice cream article, then you're going to come to your 7 questions. For the first 3 questions, I gave you some sentence starters. Number 1, what is the main idea of the passage? The main idea of the passage is, number 2, how is Kanazawa ice similar to and different from ice cream? So for this one, you need 2 sentences. You need one sentence for the similarities and another sentence for the differences. So the Kanazawa ice is similar to ice cream because, and then the Kanazawa ice is different from ice cream because. Number 3, how was the new ice cream invented? The new ice cream was invented by, and then tell me how it was invented. Number 4, why does the author state that the unmeltable ice cream started as a milkshake? Number 5, how does the do you know sidebar on page 3 inform the readers? Number 6, why did the author include the accidental inventions table on page 4? Number 7, do you think unmeltable ice cream would have been invented if the cook had not tried to make desserts with strawberries? Why or why not? So that one's your opinion. Next, you're going to look at action verbs in each sentence. There are 10 sentences, and there are going to be action verbs in all the sentences. And an action verb is a verb of somebody doing something. So for number 1, the black cat ran through the tall grass. The action word in that would be ran. The black cat ran through the tall grass. That's the verb. And then for the bottom part, 11 through 20, you're going to think about the past, present, or future when reading each sentence. And then I have this picture here that I will post that will help you. The past verb tense, an action that had already taken place. And usually these words end in ed. The present verb tense, an action that is happening right now. We use the base form of the verb and add an s. So for walk, it would be walks. The future, an action that is going to happen. Add the word will in front of the word. So they will talk later. So you're going to think about if each sentence you're going to write either past, present, or future to describe it. And then this page has a lot to do with the area that we had covered before we left school. So for the first problem, I see an array of 4 across the top and 3 down the bottom. So another way to write that, there's 4 or 3 rows of 4. So I see 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. There are 3 groups of 4. And when you're flipping that into a multiplication sentence, it's super easy. So if we were to take 5 plus 5 plus 5, I see 4 5s. So that tells me I need 4 rows of 5 each in the diagram. And then you are going to just count how many 5s you see in the addition sentence. Like I said, there are 4. So you would write 4 groups of 5 and flip that into a multiplication sentence. And if you need help with your multiplication, I usually just Google the multiplication charts. I'll also post a link to a free one that I use. I just print them off of Google and we use them in the classroom. And then the last, we are going to watch the video on Amelia Earhart and answer the 4 questions. When and where was she born? So that part you can answer in 1 sentence. What are the 3 things that Amelia and Fred Noonan used to navigate around the world? This one, it is fine to just put a number 1 in the first thing, then the number 2 in the second thing, and then number 3 in the third thing that they used. When did she become the first woman to fly the Atlantic by herself? So that one you can just answer with like a number, the year, and maybe the month as well. Would you be willing to try and fly around the world? Why or why not? So this is your opinion, but remember, you need to explain why you think that. So yes, I would be willing to. It would be really cool to see the whole world. Or no, I would not want to do that by myself. It would be a little scary, something like that. Let me see.